Hello everyone, my name is Joshua Pheqes Quest. I'm here at the HUE Festival with, right now, Overwatch team of Maryville University. This is Dan Clerkie, director of the esports athletic program over at Maryville University, and Matthew Taylor, the coach for the Overwatch team. This is actually going to be the first one for you, Clerkie. You built this program new. You didn't have one last year. You won one last year. How did you go about that process of building one from scratch?
So that's why he was originally recruited, was to be our coach last year. I looked around to see what talent was available. I didn't feel comfortable putting the scholarships that we had into the program until I had a roster that I was comfortable with. So he was working with the league team last year. This year we got the dream roster. So we're hitting the ground running and we're hoping to do really well this year.
And in regards to you, Matthew Taylor, you came from League of Legends. I mean, you obviously just said you got hired for Overwatch. How does it feel transitioning from being a coach for League of Legends? Because you got a whole staff over there, so it wasn't just you, but you are the main guy over on Overwatch. How does the transition feel and how you handle it?
Honestly, learning a new game was a little bit rough, but your talents from communications, from strategy, from working with players, like working with players that are dealing with stress and working with players that are dealing with school, because they have two jobs now. They're playing Overwatch full time as well as having to keep good grades, is definitely a challenge, but the talents from League of Legends and having to deal with that for a full year already kind of helped transitioning over. And
are those sort of that you're already taking things that you've learned from there coming over to Overwatch? Has there been any kind of road bumps coming in? Because again, new roster. It is a dream roster, I'm being told by Clerkie. Have there been any sort of road bumps you've been experiencing?
Honestly, the transition's been very smooth. Obviously, we have two international players who had to come over and learn how to be Americans, which is definitely a fun experience. And not everyone's from the Midwest, so we're teaching them a little bit of different ways of life and food and cooking. But honestly, they have worked so well together. They work so hard in school, and I'm honestly almost stress-free when I have to check in on their grades or whether they're going to class or with like problems between the team. So.
Yeah, we have a lot more pure freshmen on this team. It's like 18-year-old freshmen.
Yeah.
The league team, they were all around 20 years old, so they've had like a semester or two of college. So it's really been a matter of them adjusting to actual like college life. So that's basically it.
And speaking of league, this is obviously mostly for Overwatch, but I do want to point out that the Maryville University League of Legends team isn't here, which is kind of shocking to a lot of people. Why is that?
They're in the dojo. They're not ready. So we're mixing up the roster this year. We're doing some role swaps. We're experimenting with a lot of stuff. And our thing is, we don't want to play to win. We want to play perfect. It's collegiate, so you can't really expect that. But that's our goal. So we're making sure that they are ready to play at a tournament. We feel comfortable putting them in a tournament before they play in a tournament. So we'll expect to see them at a LAN around probably January.
Fair enough. And obviously, I don't know if anyone knows me. I'm from League. Matthew, who are you looking forward to most in taking on in the tournament? Because I don't know too much about the Overwatch scene. I want your perspective on this.
Harrisburg are supposed to be our rivals, and they're on the opposite side of the bracket, assuming we all win all of our matches. So I'm very excited about seeing that team and seeing how they're playing this weekend.
They have the hometown advantage, so that should be a lot of fun if you guys make it to those finals, and you'll have a lot of obstacles to go through, probably from the crowd, because again, hometown heroes here, Harrisburg University. But other than that, thank you for your time. My name is Joshua Pheqes Quest, and yeah, we'll see you guys hopefully on Saturday.
For sure.